We're okay to do this.
Okay, this is our first podcast here, and we're gonna talk about why we're trying to do it.
Yeah, we're trying to get rich.
Young entrepreneurs.
Yeah, we see people all the time making bank on podcasts, so we're trying our hand at it, and Hank here's going to do all the legwork for us.
That's the idea, anyways. Hey, get out here. So how's your day? You have a good day?
Yeah, me and Morgan went hiking.
Who?
Me and Morgan,
Who's that?
my girlfriend.
She hot?
She's hot.
I ain't seen her, so we'll see.
You have.
Actually, yeah, I did see her one time.
A couple times.
I did see her one time.
Right here.
Yep.
It's New Year's
Eve. It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to a little party later. And
His brother. On the sticks, right?
What?
Are we going to your house or your brother's house? Either way, it's on the sticks.
My brother's house. I live in town.
In Billings.
Don't tell him where I live.
You were supposed to ask where I went hiking. Thank
I'm
you. I went hiking at Roaring River.
In Arkansas, right?
No, that's in Missouri. It's in Cassville.
Roaring River? I thought that was in Arkansas.
That's
Oh, I'm
in
thinking of
Cassville.
Buffalo River.
Yeah, the Roaring River. It's like a little creek with a spring coming out of it. And they had the trout hatchery there, and Morgan kept half the fish had like their tails bit, and she was like, "I'm gonna send an email to the hatchery and figure out what's wrong. Why are these fish hurt? Why are they in this separate spot?"
Were they just like tagged or
I don't
something
know.
like
I
that?
said like their fin comes up like this, and that top half is like cut like that. I don't know why.
That must mark them for some
I
reason.
don't know. I said maybe it's like they're getting fighting like one of them biting or something like that.
He was being real good. He was being real good.
Yeah, we were
Until
debating
started.
locking him in the bedroom for this.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy. Over here. Come on. If we end up doing any animal abuse, you're not going to see this episode.
He's a
Sit
good
down,
dog.
buddy.
He's a good dog.
Sit. Yes, his name is Hank. Sit. Shake. So, we got some stuff in the news, huh?
Some stuff in the news.
See anything recently?
As you can tell, this is our first one. It's a little awkward,
Hey, get
so
off.
we're going to
You're
work our way
stealing the
through
show.
it.
See any?
Oh, get this. So my stepmom's brother is meeting Obama tonight.
What?
Did I tell you that?
Wait, Jeff or
Josh.
whatever? Josh. The one
He
you were
lives
going
in
to meet
Hawaii.
in Florida?
How?
Oh,
Hawaii. Yeah. I guess he's like caters foods or something, and they're having like a New Year's party there, and he gets to meet Obama.
By the way, it's former President Barack Obama, not Obama.
Yeah. The president before Trump.
President Obama. I think that's
So
the
is it
official
true?
title.
Not that we probably need to be talking about politics, but I heard that Joe Biden.
Don't take my word for it.
Joe Biden browned his britches with seeing the Pope. Is that true?
I've heard that just on other podcasts. I don't know how true it is. It's a fun story though, isn't it? You know,
It's fun to-
I think if you're at the point in your life where that happens to you, you probably shouldn't have any kind of control over people.
I think if you're the president of the United States and you want to shake your pants, shake your pants. Like,
I thought we weren't allowed to
like-
talk about that.
like you can't. Yeah, I literally, before we started this, I was like, I watched the Mr. Beast thing, and he said, "Don't talk about pee or poop." And I was like, I told him that, and then I was the first one to bring it up. And then I ended up talking more about it. What are you looking at? Just got a dog here in my mouth.
It's the stuff that I had saved on here.
UPI.
No.
What are you looking
It's
at?
a-
You got some kind of
Yeah,
infection?
so did you hear about this cat that was rescued from a slush-filled drain in storm drain in Iowa?
What's slush filled?
I don't know. Let's see. Where
Oh,
did it go here?
like melted snow.
That makes sense. It's in Iowa. Police and animal control officers in Iowa rescued a cat that had been trapped in a frozen storm drain for at least a few days. Dude, that's just like...
And lived?
Yeah, it said rescue, so I don't think if it was dead, it would be a rescue. That's just like, God, look at all those ads. That's how you get money on that blog.
Yeah. Yep.
Did I show you any of No, I didn't show you the blog post because I'm too self-conscious. That's
Oh,
just
the
not-
ones you made?
Yeah.
You're too self-conscious to show me something you wrote?
Yeah. Actually,
What was it
the
about?
AI wrote.
Oh yeah, have you guys seen that new thing? That's sweet.
You think they're gonna respond to you?
I'm waiting.
Yeah, it's
pretty sweet.
I wrote one of them all about national parks and actually one about aspen trees. I hope you guys can't hear him chewing over there on that dog toy.
Yeah,
It
Roscoe.
probably sounds like it's Hank.
Come here. Okay.
I know you and my phone over there cannot see that the dog just knocked over the camera.
I think it's safe. That was his fault there. Okay, let me get this. This is back.
Why'd you call him over?
I didn't figure he's gonna knock it over. I didn't really check that.
It's probably looking right at my crotch.
Okay, it's good. So basically, me and Matt both want to be rich, kind of like everybody else.
This is the way the people are doing it.
This is
2022.
This is the way we're gonna try it. We've tried multiple other things that haven't exactly worked.
No,
but
what you're supposed to tell them is that we're here to share valuable information with the general public. We don't care about the money.
No, we care about the money. I care about the money. I want the jet, the Lambo, the cool stuff.
What kind of Lambo?
Red one? No, I'm just kidding. Not red.
I thought yellow was like
Black.
the coat. Black?
Yellow.
I've seen lots of red Lamborghinis.
I'm not a big red fan.
I like that R8 at that. I don't know if anybody can see that.
Yeah, we don't know. We think we're gonna name this podcast. Don't take my word for it.
Just imagine that and glowing lights over our heads. And
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Right now we're sitting in an apartment building.
Yeah.
So.
My 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
The neighbors' dogs downstairs sometimes sound like they're fighting to the death, but usually they're still alive in the morning. So.
Where'd you get those shoes?
That Plaza. Actually, we were just there right next door. It's the Plaza
Shoes for Less?
No, Plaza. Wait, no. Shoe Carnival. That's what it's called.
I haven't been in there in a long time. Okay. I can tell we're running out of conversations to talk about stuff. We're gonna go into. I'm gonna talk about Alex Ramosi.
Okay, that one video he just put out, or just him in general?
Video. Just him in general. I'll be back. I'll grab the book.
Just have these props staged for the recording.
Well, we didn't really know. Once he advertises for, let's get us.
Also, I was talking to Morgan the other day about him, and she goes, "I don't think he ever says that he's not on steroids."
He does in one of his.
Really? Well, so did Liver King. So.
I know. I hope.
I just don't think it's.
I don't know the fitness thing, but he may be on like TRT or whatever.
Yeah, that's a steroid.
Yeah.
I don't really know. All I know is it's a performance-enhancing drug. His performance is enhanced.
He's a pretty ripped dude.
Look on the back of the book. Right where your hands go. I don't see anything.
He doesn't even look that big enough. Here.
What are you? Oh my god! Remember that guy in Hawaii that you said that you always bring up? That's how you're talking about that guy right there. He doesn't even look that jet. That's the jackest dude I've ever seen.
Yes, he's pretty jacked. Anyways, this guy. If you guys are into business type things, out of all the entrepreneurs and stuff on the internet, all the gurus and stuff, Alex Ramosi's got some pretty good content. So I would recommend looking into his stuff and get this. Should I say that? This purple book.
Not unless he's paying you for it.
Yeah.
Alex it's just a good book. He puts out some good stuff.
You got a good book. If you want to advertise on our huge podcast we got going on.
This platform is going to be the next.
It's going to be
Spotify.
Massive.
Yeah, we're building a media company.
Anyways, Alex Ramosi is a good guy to talk about or study. Anyways,
Oh.
get away from my water. Did he get it? I didn't even.
I think he licked the edge. Drink to the other side. Hey, come on, buddy.
Come on.
This is Hank. In case you guys are wondering, he's about 1.5 years old. Black lab. I took him hiking today. Try to take him every weekend because he gets restless in this little 1-bedroom apartment.
Why has he got 2 tags?
One, the vet gave him, has all of his
One
vaccines on, all the shots he's gotten, and this one's just got, my phone. Actually has your old address and Billings in there, and my phone number. You can say the town, right? That's fine.
Yeah.
Because we said that a couple times.
We don't need to
yeah,
say
we live in, right now we're in Springfield, Missouri. I don't know if anybody cares.
I live in Billings, which is 20 minutes from here, but We used to be roommates, and then we decided to. I sold my business I had, and we decided to go to California for a month. Ended up hating it.
It was supposed to be 3 months, and it sucked, and I ran out of money. Not him, but I ran out of money when we were there. If I didn't have a credit card.
We got to see a lot of cool stuff, though. A lot of cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We went from...
I added 6 national parks to my list on that 1 month trip. I think a lot of people don't even go to 6 in their life, so...
We went from
Still win.
Springfield to Denver first, and then... where did we go after Denver?
We went to Bryce
Bryce
Canyon.
Canyon. And then Reno, and then Lake Tahoe, and then Sacramento, which I don't know if you're from Sacramento or not, but
I was born there.
I'd get out of there. The town
On
sucks.
Christmas, I was talking about that to my brother-in-law. He goes, well, the reason I get out of there. And I told him that we left because we hated it. He's like, well, it's because you were in Sacramento. They've all lived there.
California's a beautiful state, just Sacramento wasn't.
Most of the big
nice
cities
either.
aren't that great.
Yeah.
But it's Yosemite, Redwoods. I didn't get to see. I've just seen pictures. Kings Canyon.
You didn't get to see
Sequoia. I didn't see Redwood National Park.
Sequoia.
You did. Yeah, Sequoia.
No, I didn't.
Oh, really?
I only went to Sequoia.
And Olympic, and then we went up to Washington, and went to on the way home. This is after we decided, fuck this, we're leaving, but I wanted to see Olympics, so we drove up all the way up to Washington, went to Olympic National Park. It's crazy nice. It's like I've never seen terrain like that before. It's the beach, and it's a rainforest, and it's cold, and it's moist, and then it's warm, and it's ferns and moss, and
It's kind of like that Katy Perry song.
it's hot and it's cold.
Yeah. Cold.
It's yes and it's no also.
Yeah.
And then Oregon, I forgot that they have that thing there where people can't pump their own gas, and so I got to a gas
forgot
station.
about that.
Yeah, did you stop to get gas there at all?
Yeah, I started pumping my own gas, and he's like,
Oh,
I
you
got
were
that for
pumping
you.
it? I pulled up to the pump, shut my car off, I opened the door, had my foot out, and he goes, do you have your card on you? And I was like, whoa! It's good grip on me.
Not today.
And yeah, I don't get why they pay people for that. They take your card, they put it in there.
This is probably wrong, but I think it's actually illegal to pump your own gas there.
But why?
Maybe it's like a safety thing. Maybe if they have like a trained gas pumper guy that they...
That's not a problem anywhere else. Like, how many times do you hear about gas station fires in the country?
Pretty much in every action movie they're blowing up all the time.
Yeah, that's because the car went blah, 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 through the... How often does that
What
happen?
was that?
Blah, 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 like that.
Anyway.
I'm drinking all this water because I'm nervous about the cameras.
We both like going to national parks and stuff and doing hiking. If you guys ever have the chance to go to Teton, however you want to say it, I don't know how you actually
Grand
say it.
Teton National Park in Wyoming.
What was the paintbrush divide?
The one we did. It goes up 2 canyons. It was Paintbrush Canyon and Cascade Canyon.
Yeah.
And the divide is that high point that we were at. So it's called the Paintbrush Canyon Loop, or Paintbrush Cascade Loop is what it's called.
Prettiest place
It's,
I've ever been.
Every time I talk about national parks, I describe it as the most beautiful place I have ever seen, and I recommend everybody go and do a little bit more than just like driving through or walking around and looking at the paved pathways, because.
And while you're there, definitely, while you're there, go to Yellowstone, obviously. But I think Grand Teton is better than Yellowstone. Yellowstone's got a lot of cool stuff too, but
Well, and I think they touch each other. They're right next to each other. And Yellowstone is like the most famous national park, especially with that TV show that's out now. I haven't seen even an episode of.
here's good.
Yeah, I keep seeing Jacob.
Lose the voice.
We've been sitting here talking about talking before we actually talk, and now he lost his voice.
Yeah, we've been.
I'm really bad about losing my voice. Like when we go to Nashville, and you're like, "Hi," and you hit the clubs with all the music.
And then all the girls like turn away and walk off.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah. Nashville's a good time.
I've been there 3 times now. 3 times, yeah. How many states did you say you've been to now?
40 states.
40?
I think so.
Count.
Let's pull this up here.
Later
have,
on, we might figure out, you'll see it now if I figure it out, but later on we'll figure out how to pull up the screen that he's doing and show you what we were looking at.
Oh yeah, we probably need to screen record.
Or we can just do it after the fact and they don't have movie magic.
We're not gonna be able to figure that. States I've been to.
I don't know how to screen record.
I don't know. States I've been to.
States I've been. Well, Google knows. They just don't want to tell you that they know.
Oh, here we go. Okay. I've been to Washington, been to Oregon, been to California, Nevada, Utah, Arizona, New
It's going crazy
Mexico,
over here.
Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho, Montana.
Damn, that's the whole West.
Yeah, I have Hawaii. I've been to South Dakota. I have not been to North Dakota yet. Nebraska, Kansas.
Texas. Is it gonna count them for you
Louisiana?
and tell you how many?
Well, we know there's 50, so we'll just count the ones that are. Arkansas, Missouri, obviously, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan,
This is silent.
Ohio, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina or North Carolina? Where's Charlotte, North Carolina, right?
Charlotte, South Carolina. Charlotte. I think Charlotte's North Carolina.
Okay, then I haven't been.
Yeah, I have not been. Yeah. So far, this is looking almost the same as me.
I have not been to Pennsylvania. Been to New York. Okay, so
You can zoom in. There's a plus and minus button over there. Bro, what are you doing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I've been to 38 states.
Let me see.
38.
Did you try and see if it?
Is there anything to do in North Dakota? Because that's a hard one to hit.
You've been. Dude, why are you looking at my shirt? I think I've been to 38 also. California.
I know.
Okay, hold on a second. Just
Yeah,
keep that
Louisiana.
open. I'm gonna look at it. But I've been to Connecticut and I've been to Massachusetts. I've been to Rhode Island, New Jersey. Anyways, California, Washington, Oregon, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Colorado. Screw this. I'm gonna lose count a million times.
Wait, are you trying to count to 50 on your fingers?
No, I'm just. Okay, I've been to Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas. So that's 20. Mississippi.
Do you want me to you can go through and fill all.
This is great content.
I said count.
I already lost count.
Okay.
I think I counted 38 before. Also.
Let's just say he's been to 37. That way I beat him.
But I just named 3 states you haven't been to, and you only named 1 that I haven't.
Basically, the entire.
I got this.
I mean, I've been pretty much everywhere in the United States. Every
states
corner.
have I been to? Once we're making big bucks, we won't have to do this. We'll have like a producer who's looking stuff up for us.
Roscoe. Come on, look this
It's
up.
Hank.
I call the dog Roscoe. He called him. What is this? Oh, that's Michigan. I was like, what state is that? I don't like it. Get out of my water.
So I've been to Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, and I memorized it.
Get
5th grade in alphabetical order. Washington D.C. I have not been to Delaware, but I've been to.
Washington D.C. is nice.
Yeah, but it's on this list.
Is it?
Yeah. Georgia, Hawaii, Iowa, Idaho.
You know what?
Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan. I forgot we went to Michigan, just barely. And Minnesota. We went to Sand Dunes, and we went to that gas station on the other side of the state line. Missouri, Mississippi, Montana, North Carolina, Nebraska, New Jersey, New Mexico, Nevada, New York, Ohio. I knew that. Oklahoma, Oregon. This is gonna be a clip. Rhode Island, South Carolina. Oh wait, no, not South Carolina. South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington. Just don't mess with them. Come on, buddy. Up here. Up. Come on, buddy. And Wyoming. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and Washington, D.C.
Yeah, and I've been at 39.
No,
So.
you said 38 in Washington, D.C. also.
Okay, I literally just looked up how to keep people entertained on a podcast. So,
This
we'll
isn't
see.
it. Counting to 38 doesn't keep you guys entertained.
Talk about things you're interested in.
Well, I don't know if you guys have ever been to Grand Teton.
Focus on your target audience.
Well, our target audience are people who want
Is
to give us money.
On people who live on Earth. That's our target audience.
But I thought that was too broad.
Tell lots
Who
of
was it that you were
stories.
talking about? Said that you got to find your niche. You got to narrow
everybody,
down.
everybody. Alex from
You know, whenever I was doing my website, you kept telling me I got to broaden. I got to be like Walmart.
See,
That's what you kept telling
that's
me.
one of the main. That's why we called it. Don't take my word for it. So we
Because
realized
things
that like
change.
you learn as you go, and
We're not trying to be those people who,
we don't know what we're talking
you know,
about.
a year from now, you might look at this clip and we said something stupid.
Yeah.
And then you're like, this fucking idiot.
We may not agree with that in the future. So we were also
So don't
like,
take my word for it.
Yeah. Just
What's up, buddy? Shake?
Yeah.
Good boy.
okay. Tell lots of stories. Let's hear one.
So,
On demand. That's great.
So,
Let's hear one.
okay, I got one. So, this man
Is it true? Like a story about you?
This man walks into a bar. And a table and a chair.
It's a joke.
It's a joke, not a story with humor.
I guess joke can be a story though.
No, you guys couldn't see that. Hank is chilling now.
I think they can see that.
I don't think, not
Since
my
he
camera,
knocked
maybe
my-
yours.
Since they knocked my phone.
Mine cuts off like right here or something like that. I'm probably out of it actually.
Invite unique experts on your show. Elon Musk is actually here.
He's just off the screen.
He's running.
Oh,
a little
Elon,
late.
you said you're gonna invest in our company? Did you guys hear that?
His voice
He doesn't
is-
have a mic on.
Yeah. But Elon Musk, everybody, thanks for coming.
Insert the applause sound there.
He's not actually here. I'm kidding.
Oh gotcha.
Okay, stay on. Here's number 6. Stay on topic and don't wander too much.
One of my favorite podcasts is called SciShow Tangents, and they call it that because they know they're just gonna wander off on some tangent all the time, and they called it that.
No, I think that's what we'll be good at.
Yeah,
is we
so
can
we're
just
gonna copyright them for that name. It's that guy who did the guy like Bill Nye, but not Bill Nye. You said who did the school videos, the crash course videos, the SciShow guy. Hank Green is his name.
Let me look him up. Let me make sure we're talking about the same guy. Hank.
Yeah,
Green?
he's.
Is that the guy you listen to his podcast and it's terrible? Like,
Well,
it's informational.
Oh, it's fun.
It's like put you to sleep. What was his name again?
Hank Green. I love it. Podcasts. They always
Yeah,
have
that guy.
interesting stuff.
Yeah, he's got. I like the Vsauce guy.
Oh yeah, Michael Stevens is his name. I wish he had a podcast.
He doesn't have a podcast.
I've tried before, but there are some other podcasts I listen to now because I was like, man, can I find more? This is why we did the podcast. It's because what's that? Don't tell anybody.
I know.
Because they'll call you out on it.
That's right.
But this is why I think the podcast will work, because this exact thing. Michael Stevens is a YouTuber who does really awesome science videos, and I like him. I like him. You're not listening.
Yes, I'm listening.
I like him and his material so much that I was like, I need more stuff. So I went on Spotify and I just typed his name in it, and I found not his podcast, but tons of podcasts that he was a guest on them on. And then I regularly watch those podcasts, just because he created a thing that I wanted to consume, and hopefully that's what we're gonna do here.
We want your money.
Yeah.
A lot.
Not for nothing. We're gonna give you this
we're gonna-
high quality content.
we're gonna
The
give
dog is chewing on me. Hank,
So
no more.
much value. In
No
all
more, buddy.
this. Help your audience take the next step.
In what?
Life. You guys, if you got an idea, need to just be like Nike and just do it.
Just do it. Yeah.
That's all I
Just
got.
tell us.
That's all I got.
There's gonna be like. This is what I always wanted to say this that all YouTubers say. Let us know in the comments down below.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you always get those notifications when a new video is uploaded.
Yeah, we want
We're supposed
massage chairs
Yeah.
instead of these couches.
Yeah, I want somebody under this table massaging my feet that you guys can't see, even though I'm ticklish.
Listen carefully to your guests. We don't have a guest
Hank?
today.
Thank you for coming on today.
Yeah. Choose guests with the right. Okay. Make
What
your
are
audio
you looking
perfect.
at?
I don't know how well our audio. Honestly, we just bought these like really cheap microphones from Best Buy.
And it sounds worse. Like I didn't even plug it
Yeah.
into my camera right here. It's
We're
just
testing it
we're
out.
using the native microphone.
My phone has the microphone hooked up to it, and his phone's just doing the normal audio.
And honestly,
stuff.
I think there's a good chance you didn't set yours up right, and it might not even be recording sound on that.
All I did was plug it in.
I know mine worked on that, but I have a feeling you would just mess it up somehow.
It could happen.
I don't know. iPhones are weird like that.
Be yourself. Okay. I feel like we're loosening up a little bit. So
Well,
if
until
I
you
say it, then we're gonna lock it.
There's nothing funnier than a joke you explain to people. There's nothing more awkward than saying, "This is awkward, isn't it?" Sorry, this could be a trial. This could be what happened. We could record a second episode, and we're going to call it the first one, and this one will be a year from now. Be the exclusive, unreleased first episode.
We would never lie.
Yeah. If you guys have seen this on New Year's Eve 2023, you
Why
know
didn't
why.
we set a timer?
I don't know.
Did we?
Go look at the phone. It tells how long it's been
I'll be
recording.
back. Because I guess my phone is off.
What about mine?
My phone is literally off right now. Are you kidding?
How about mine?
Whenever he knocked it over. No, your phone's still recording. 26 minutes. Are you kidding me?
Well, we got the ring light on his tripod at least. Hank, look at this.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys can tell, but he has been biting me this whole time. And if you stop petting him, he bites you. If you scratch his belly, he leaves you alone.
So apparently whenever the dog knocked over my phone earlier, it canceled the recording. So I've been looking over at this camera for now.
Well, looking at the camera, I think during a podcast.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't.
You just
stare at you.
So tell
You see?
Oh, Hank, no. Morgan, she doesn't understand that, like, you have to be stern with him. Like, her dog, she can go, no, and she stops. Hank doesn't understand at all. You could scream at him, you could kick him in the head, I'm pretty sure. Not that we've done that. I'm pretty sure, and he doesn't understand it at all.
He's a good dog.
Yeah, he is a good boy.
Can you guys even see him in the cameras? He just looks like a black blob moving around.
How bad do you think the cameras are?
Well, have you ever you've taken a picture of him? His his face is
shiny.
just like black.
It's like one of like a license plate when you try and it reflects and you can't see it.
I wish that wouldn't have quit recording because I was wanting to see how the microphone did.
It probably recorded up until that point.
Yeah, I hope so.
And apparently it's harder to record an hour-long podcast than I would have thought.
We're already at 30 minutes.
26 minutes.
Well, at least 27 minutes.
I was hoping we were at like over an hour already somehow. Joe Rogan's podcasts are like 3 hours long.
But he's like really smart and he can talk about anything.
Yeah, and he has on like all of the most interesting people.
Yeah.
We might get guests one of these days.
Of course we're gonna get guests.
Your brother's got a connection with former President Barack Obama. Or not your brother, your uncle-in-law or something.
You get this? No, I'm not gonna talk about that. Never mind.
I had something I was going to talk about, but I'm not going to bring that one
It's
up.
a weird family story. Anyways, that's a black dog.
Yeah. My name's Matt. This is Cody. I
Why
don't know
are
if
you-
we did
Why
that.
are you like flashing? The
I don't think
camera
they can see that. They might be able to.
Hey, you hear that? You a small.
I don't think we introduced ourselves before to the camera, to the audience. It's not just a camera, there's an audience.
Yeah, people. I'm Deshay. No, I'm just kidding. My name's Cody. This is Matt.
This is Hank. I'm 25. He's 23.
It's none of your business.
23,
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
Hey,
barely.
stop
Almost 24.
biting me. You know, next episode, you're grounded to my bedroom. Door
He's doing
locked.
fine.
He keeps biting. Yeah, it's because I'm
He's
entertaining.
entertaining.
There you go. We've known each other forever now. What is it? 10 years now?
My freshman year, so that'd have been your senior year or something like that.
Junior.
Because you're old and you hang out with young people.
You're 2 years younger than me. Morgan's 2 years older than me. She's 28. So she's actually 2.5 years older than me. Her birthday, she just turned.
She didn't look that old.
She's gonna be watching this.
The girls think you should. Never mind.
Yeah, dude. It's not cool. You know, one of these days our moms will see these.
Yeah, they'll probably be the only ones who watch this. Probably.
And they're gonna, oh, honey, yes.
He's so innocent. Not.
I was telling Morgan actually yesterday how we met when I volunteered to help you with the trash at Steamorama.
Yeah, so there's this tractor show
Steam engine tractor show. Don't leave those steam engine. Oh, I just realized.
in Republic, and we were like really big into that whenever we were kids. And then we were both in FFA, and we volunteered to pick up the trash. And that's kind of how we met.
Well, I don't know how you got set up doing that, and you asked people in the ag class who needed trash.
Yeah,
wow.
I just wanted to volunteer.
And also, I wasn't a kid. I moved there when I was 14 or something.
Younger
Young
grades
professionals,
of high school.
actually.
Of high
Young
school.
professionals.
And then we started a mowing business together.
You skipped a few.
What?
Was that the same year?
Probably that
I
summer.
forgot about that. Cody here convinced. So at the time, my first job, I was like 16. I started working at Little Caesars. I worked there for 2 years. It was more than enough money. High school me knew what to do with. I bought a truck, saved up for 2 years to get $1,200 to buy that stupid truck. I love that thing. I still have it. But he convinced me. He showed me the numbers. Probably written down on a napkin or something.
That's probably like $30 yard minus $5 gas.
Yeah, and 500 yards a week. He convinced me that if I quit Little Caesars and started working with him, we were gonna make a killing. And then guess what? Lo and behold, what happened? Your grandpa took your equipment.
Yeah, we were borrowing my grandpa's mower, and then I don't know, he got mad at me for some reason, and he's like, well, I need my mower back. So he took the mower, and my dad had this really junky, I think it was a Yazoo zero-turn mower.
Was it Yazoo? That sounds like a made-up name.
No, it was a Yazoo.
It was yellow.
Oh,
or was it the red?
That was the Scat. His was the red and the gray.
Stupid name. Skag, Yazoo.
This Yazoo had like...
That was this Yahtzee lawnmower that he had.
The deck was like all welded on, the belt wasn't tight, you'd get into tall grass and it like wouldn't cut it, and it was a piece of junk. And we were lazy. We were so lazy.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason I stopped, because I was like, it was a Friday, and I was like, if I do this, then I don't have to work tonight at Little Caesars.
No, you stopped because the FFA bonfire was that night, and you wanted to come to the bonfire also, and you quit.
I do that from time to time.
He also quit his Lauren Cook job whenever I bought a jet ski.
Was that it?
Yeah.
I think it was also because I wanted, for another reason we won't talk about, but I wanted off like a week or two from then to go to the lake, and they didn't want to let me off, and I was like, I was already thinking about quitting to do my American Outdoor, and I was like, well, this is the time.
So he's got an apparel company, AmericanOutdoorStore.com.
I don't have it anymore.
It didn't do so well, but he might open that back up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Am I wearing one of this hat? No, this is just a black hat, isn't it? I couldn't tell.
Where's this the black hat or not?
This was actually for my Halloween costume. I like this. I was a cop for Halloween.
Wait, let's we got a good story going on, so let's continue.
Oh yeah, my American Outdoor Store. Yeah, I had an e-commerce store. This was my first attempt at being a business owner. A Shopify store. I got it in my head somehow that I was gonna, before I sold any apparel, I got it in my head that the people want metal reusable straws. So I spent a huge amount of time on Alibaba.
A huge amount of money.
I spent, it was $650 I spent.
Okay. That's a lot of straws.
That is. And I sold, basically Alibaba, I would have to talk like in the middle of the night to people in China at these factories because they're on opposite time zones. Ended up getting some order with my logo on it and everything. Got like 600 packs of straws mailed here for like $650, and I sold like less than 10 packs of them.
And then whenever we moved, fast forward like 2 years probably?
What?
A year? 2 years?
To do what?
Like from whenever you started it to whenever we moved to California.
Oh yeah, a year and a half.
We took them to an auction, and we took like all
these
of our
cases
stuff.
and cases and cases of straws. Up here in the corner somewhere, I'll put a picture of my straws.
Basically everywhere, everything we had in my house, like the couches, TVs or lamps, stuff like that, we took to an auction, and they sold it, and he got $68 for all of his stuff, and I got like $130 for all my stuff. So
and on that was like
lost big on
TV, printers, computers,
a couch
like
we paid
$1,000 couch.
It was brand new,
Yeah.
probably 6 months old, and we paid $1,000 for it.
I bet Steve Foreman made a killing on that.
I don't think so. I think you only make like, I'm not gonna say numbers on here, but like a percentage of your sales, and it wasn't that much.
But I also, whenever the straws didn't work out, I started doing, because I like hiking, I was like, I gotta figure out something to relate to this. I was like, I need to build a brand. This idea has been in my head forever. Let's see if this is the one that works out. Brand building. So I started doing like outdoor themed apparel with like hiking themed stuff with my logo that everybody said looks like candy corn. That actually is my logo for my new blog.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's my logo for my new blog now.
Of course.
My blog is called The Nature Nerd. Check it out.
Nature Nerd?
Yep.
I will. I'll check that out.
Check it out on Wix.
He doesn't want me to see it for some reason.
Oh yeah, I forgot
so
about that.
now I know. Now I know what to look up.
No, it's professional. I even made one for Morgan because I was
The
telling her.
Nature Nerd.
Yeah, I don't know how easy it is.
What's your TikTok account?
I don't have one for the blog yet.
But you might as well tell these people.
We're gonna make one, so it'll be in the description. We'll have to have one for the podcast. We'll have a TikTok. We'll have an Instagram. We'll have all the stuff.
Yeah.
We're taking a leaf out of that book, Ready, Fire, Aim, and we decided.
We haven't even read it. We just read the title, and it's like
Well,
really
actually,
helpful.
no. Morgan
Did
told
you
me
read
she was reading it, and I punched it into the AI, and I said, "Give me a synopsis of this," and I read the synopsis.
I wonder if it's actually like accurate of what the book is, or it just.
Well, I tried it with
that's what
that
it
book.
thinks it's about.
Well, I think
It didn't pop up in you.
I know because it like was too new
Yeah.
or something. My face hurts from smiling. You ever have that?
I don't smile.
You ever hear those creepy old dudes who like tell girls they should smile more? That just sounds so creepy.
Gary.
Oh,
My.
It's like just an old man generational thing, I guess. Maybe some of you are veterinarian experts, but why does Hank? If you just do this, he will just sit here and turn. You're never gonna put it back in there, right? Can you see that?
Huh?
Can you see from there?
Yeah, barely.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
At least I know he hasn't been blocking my face. It's probably been cut
We're
off.
at 37 minutes.
Yeah. You know, we're just gonna do whatever feels right here.
Yeah. How long are podcasts supposed to be? We literally, he's like, last night he's like, we should start a podcast. And I was like,
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
I don't even remember. Oh, I think I do remember what made me think of it. It's hearing everybody making money on podcasts. That's what made me. I've been hearing about people who have podcasts and they have the Patreons and they make money. I've been hearing about girls on OnlyFans making money, and just the whole idea of crowdsourcing money from all of you people who like our content. That's so appealing to me.
Yeah.
I drink all my water.
You want this one? I haven't touched
No,
it.
it's Hank. Hank touched it.
Alright, yeah, he clicked it.
Oh God, come on, buddy. Let's stay up here.
He clicked it for sure.
Grab that toy over there, roll on the side of the table. Oh God, no. I thought he was gonna knock over mine. Come here, buddy. Over here.
Alright, we're gonna keep talking since we're like on the podcast. We're thinking like the YouTube video, I think.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do YouTube,
Yeah, you'll
Podcast,
find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music,
TikTok.
wherever you get your podcasts. That's what they
Yeah, they
always
always
say. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. And
Unless
then
we get it someplace we don't post it.
yeah, and then it's piracy. Somebody else stole it. So they couldn't see that board from up there. This is a work in progress, as you can tell.
I don't know.
One of these days, we're gonna have like a cool ass podcast studio with all this stuff on the walls.
On a yacht.
Yeah, it's gonna
Or
have
a
like
private jet.
we commissioned somebody to paint like a cool ass picture of us like back to back like
Make
this,
us actually
with,
make us look
with, like
cool.
money around on a yacht.
Yeah.
Like the Step Brothers. I'm on a boat. Isn't it the Step Brothers? Or Boats and Hoes, that's what it was. I was thinking of the Lonely Island. You know the Lonely Island, that song group?
I don't.
So how do you plan on making money?
How do I plan on making money?
And how do you plan on sharing this information with the public? He bit me really hard.
So I guess I didn't get to like tell my story.
I don't think I told my story either. I think we're telling
Okay, let's continue. You were at American Outdoor. You made American Outdoor.
Yep, and I had the apparel. I was I was drop shipping because I was too scared to spend money on large amounts of stuff at once. So I was paying
And
somebody.
to be fair, you had a decent savings account at the time of quitting.
Yeah, I had like 10 grand.
15 grand, and from my point of view, he's a little lazy.
Oh, I
He's
know.
kinda waited
I was
for
the first
like
one to admit
6
I'm the
months.
laziest person out there. That's why we're doing this. What's lazier than sitting on the couch hoping somebody gives me money?
And recording yourself doing it.
Yeah.
Well, that's how people do it. But, so, anyways, after that,
Yeah, it didn't work out. I closed it all down, and then I worked for him.
he worked for a year and a half.
Something like a year and a half, I don't know.
Yeah, so this is kind of going to cut in the middle of my story, but we sold landscape materials, sheds, U-Hauls, did dirt work, cut trees, hauled stuff, hauled exotic animals around. I don't know if I should say that or not.
Probably not. I told Morgan about that. She's like,
Yeah.
She's very.
Anyways, we did that. I don't know where we hauled them to or what we did, but
Allegedly.
yeah, it could have maybe. We thought it. Anyways, we did that, and he worked for me for like a year and a half, and then we went to California. So we've kind of made the loop there.
Yeah.
On that deal.
Then we came back, and then because I was tired of running out of money, on the way back to California, I got this idea in my head. I was like, I'm gonna pick something, and I'm gonna get good at it. And I decided I got a sales job.
And so far, you have picked something.
I got a sales job at door-to-door sales, selling merchant services to businesses, and I kind of like it because I make whatever hours I want. I can make money if I decide I want to make money. Nobody yells at me. It's fun to talk to people and get better at it. I think that getting better at it is the fun part. And then just recently decided I'm going to put as many irons in the fire as I can. I got the TikTok, I got the blog, now we got this. I'm putting irons in the fire.
Alex Hermosi says to focus on one thing. But a lot of people say to do all the
Damn it.
I don't know. There's so much.
I'm quitting.
Yeah. If you want to take the island burn
Yeah,
boats,
I'm so tired of that.
That's Tony Robbins. I used to say that.
I know, that's why I burned the boat. You were telling me a lot before I quit Lauren Cook.
Yeah, I kind of talked him into quitting a few times.
That was a welding thing. I don't know if we mentioned that. I was a welder, you know.
We'll upload some of his.
My welding helmet is right inside this cabinet.
That don't mean you can weld.
It's right in there. I can put it on for the rest of the episode. Yeah. This might be a 45-minute episode. Who knows? An hour.
No, I think we're clicking along. We
have to figure out. This is the Ready, Fire, Aim thing. We don't even know how to edit anything. This is going to be a video, and we're going to figure it out.
Yeah, we just went. We decided to do this podcast. We went to Best Buy and bought like $20 microphones in a little tiny 6-inch ring light.
And we're not using the microphones at all right now.
Yeah, especially
you bought a
since my phone
tripod.
quit. Yeah.
We're using my TV over there is on a YouTube video called 10 Hours of Bright White Light.
It didn't really look that bright.
I think it's the TV.
It's like a dull white.
It's just to add a little extra. We had to move. What you guys don't know, this is a little how the sausage is made. This is not my living room. The living room's over there. We just moved the couches here because there's no light in the living room.
There's not a light. And we were trying to play. Okay, since we're already here recording it,
Yeah.
we sit there in Best Buy arguing for like 15 minutes on whose house we're going to record at.
So you might see the next episode in his house.
So right now, we're going to see who would have won the match.
Oh, the rock paper scissors. Is this best 2 out of 3? Or was it just one go? Or
We're trying to waste time, so let's do best 2 out of 3.
And is it like one rock paper scissors shoot, or is it rock paper scissors?
Rock paper scissors.
Oh, that's the worst one. I'm not a rock paper scissors shoot kind of guy.
Wait.
That means you go.
So 4 times.
The
Rock
fourth-
paper scissors shoot.
Yeah, the fourth is your selection.
Okay, 2 out of 3.
Okay.
If
I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
If he would have won, we would have been here. Which we're already here. We didn't do this beforehand. It was just
that's
we
because
were
my
closer.
sales tactics won in the store, obviously. Logic.
I don't know. If I win, we would have been at my house. This is just figuratively.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, that's one. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dang it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Dang it. Okay, we'd have been here. We're here now. So,
Yeah.
so that would.
That was a little time travel thing for you.
Yeah.
You know, I actually heard, I don't know how true it is, and I don't know where it comes from. That goes back to the title of this place. But I've heard, I just use the tactic.
I was like, what are you talking about? Oh,
when you're playing rock, paper, scissors, if you do, it obviously doesn't work for the first round, but if you do whatever your opponent did the last round,
you cheated?
I don't know, is that cheating? You do whatever your opponent did for the last round, and it works. That's what I did on you just now.
Well, that's what I did.
Well, I'm the chosen one.
I went paper.
I never did paper.
The first one, because you did rock. No, I don't know. Never mind. I'm thinking this through. And I'm like,
it's on video. We can look back
yeah,
at it.
That's true. So.
Yeah, this is my life. It's New Year's Eve. We're probably gonna do a little bit of drinking, moderately, responsibly.
And then drive home. No, I was just kidding.
After we're well and sober at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Just have 1 or 2 drinks, you know.
We're going to my brother's. Have you texted Morgan?
No, I told her we were starting the podcast. She didn't believe me when I told her.
Well, text her or call her or something.
My phone is recording. It's okay. We can't have
because I gotta go.
It'll be okay. She can't leave her house anyways too early because her dog. She has to leave it. All night. She's gonna spend the night here tonight. Yes, you guys don't need to know that.
What's your address? They're gonna be here
at 6 p.m. I don't even know what time it is. I don't like how much bigger your computer is than mine. Now that I'm looking at it. But mine's a touchscreen, so.
It's like a big iPad, basically.
It's a Surface Pro is what it's called.
Your screen's like clear.
Yeah.
That thing's getting old, though.
I know. Look at this.
That is a big iPad.
But that runs Windows. It's not an iPad.
Have you guys ever been to Devil's Tower? Put in the comments if you think it's
like, share, subscribe.
Tree. Is it a tree? Is it an old tree?
Because I heard.
Or
is it basalt columns on a rock that got pushed up by magma activity underneath?
I don't know.
Don't ask the park rangers because I know which one they're going to tell you.
They don't know. I think it's
nobody really knows. Yeah, it's one of those big trees that like elves used to live in or something. It's like it's that tree.
What
from
is
Avatar.
the story? Here, let's look up the story on that. I think didn't Indians like climb it and then
Native
sacrifice
Americans,
people
but
or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, there's a lot of different stories about it. There's if you.
I think
Did you go inside the visitor center when we were there?
No, I was sick.
I was waiting for you. I was walking around inside there looking, and they have on the walls. They said there's like 60 different native tribes that all have like history in the area, and each of them have their own like mythological stories about what happened, like why Devil's Tower is there.
It's crazy how the thing looks.
It's so much bigger than I would have thought. The first oh yeah. So that's the one I heard. Hold on. How about you pull it up and I'm gonna say it and see if I'm recalling the story correctly. No, I just looked at the.
You're looking at it again.
I can't see that. Where you think that my eyes are that good? I can read. I cannot read it from here. You're whatever. I think.
Okay, I will lean back after you tell the story and I will read it.
Okay, you also have better eyes than me.
Damn right.
And I'm wearing contacts, which it pisses me off every time that I wear contacts. I went to a specialist to perfectly make something on top of my eye, and you can see better than me still.
God made these bad boys.
Dr. What's-His-Nuts made these for me.
Okay, go ahead.
Did God go to school for 12 years to figure out how to make these?
I don't know.
That's what I thought. He made us in like 7 days. It was one of the stories that was on... Yeah. It was actually Neil deGrasse Tyson on the Cosmos reboot on Netflix. No, he's the one where I heard this story from. It was like a group of girls who were getting chased by like some bandits or something, and so they go to this or chased by a bear actually is what it was, and they're standing in this clearing and they start praying to their gods to save them from the bear, and so the god rips or sends the earth that they're standing on straight up into the sky, and the claw marks are from the bear trying to get to it, and the Pleiades constellation up in the sky, which corresponds to like right above the tower, is supposed to be the girls who went so high up in the sky they turned into stars.
I can see that from just the picture we got going here. Here, I'm going to click on this, I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see. Never mind, you can see.
You're not going to be able to see that again. I'll put a picture of it somehow.
It's a big old bear. Look at that.
Because that picture was in the visitor center.
It was a small rock at the it
got bigger over time? Don't rocks erode?
No, it's just now raising. That's a normal sized bear, and it's raising up.
Yeah, so like we could climb on top of that. That's just like a big.
It's like the grooves in it are like crazy.
Well, yeah, they're called basalt columns. And I actually learned just the other day that basalt is what most of oceanic plate is made out of, and granite is what most continental plate is made out of.
But don't take our word for it.
Yeah, look it up. But I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere on another podcast. I get most of my information from podcasts.
Just other people
And
do.
you will too.
Yeah, if you need to know anything, just put it in the comments. And we'll answer.
And we'll talk about it next episode. We're gonna try to do it weekly. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice start to the new year. We're starting this last day of 2023.
Yeah, we didn't even actually mean to do it. New Year,
new me.
Yeah.
You're gonna start going to the gym tomorrow.
We started in 2022, December 31st.
You did say you're like, and I actually he said, and maybe if we start getting on camera, it's gonna force me to go to the gym more often.
I'll start looking more swole per episode.
You know. No. I'm supposed to go tomorrow. I've been skipping too much lately. Yeah. Like
you didn't go today?
I don't normally go. I don't normally go Fridays or Saturdays. But I skipped. So last week on Wednesday was the day that I do my tricep workout, and I skipped it. And then this week, my triceps are still sore from Wednesday.
If it does help, I do have a gym membership. I just don't use it. So I just pay for it.
It cracks me up that you used that excuse one time. You said, "I think the gym is what makes me sick." He keeps having this issue with cancer. We might not even get through like a full year of the show.
Yeah.
That he keeps puking in like airport bathrooms and stuff. And he told me, he goes, "I think the gym is why." He goes, "Every time I work out, I get sick." That's a classic excuse.
It's because my muscles grow so fast that it like.
Where'd they go?
Yeah.
You puked them back out.
Yeah. I was stuck in it. Okay, so get this. For a little while. I would like get dizzy, and in the New Orleans airport, the floors are like really sparkly, and I went in there.
That's a detail you keep latching onto, and I don't know why.
Well, that's good. You ever been in like one of those mirror mazes deals? That's what it was like when you're trying to get through like TSA.
It's like you're on drugs or something.
Yeah, I may have been.
You've been drugged. Somebody's been microdosing you for the past 3 months.
Yeah, I don't know, but I was like stuck in the bathroom, sick for. I think it was like 4 or 5 hours.
It's okay. Sorry, I was trying to continue your story.
I'm over. Oh, I barely made it through TSA, and I got on the flight. Oh. I don't know
your
if
storytelling ability needs to work.
Yeah, I know.
Oh!
I'm skipping
Oh! Oh!
This guy.
You sound like that guy who goes, genuine ostrich. Oh! 3 payments. In Reno 911.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, this guy.
So I was sitting at the airport, waiting to get on my plane, and this guy gave me a tip. He said, "You want to be the last person to get on the plane?" And I was like,
"Don't take our word for it."
Why? It's because then you get to pick whatever seat you want. If once everybody's on the plane, you're the last one on, you can pick whatever seat you want. So that was a good tip because everybody was on the plane. I was the last one on, and I got to pick the exit row seat, which has plenty of leg room.
For those long legs.
For those long old legs.
Don't we wear like the same length of pants? I think we do.
I hope my ears are short.
I'm sick.
I have no
Why does that happen when you sit?
Because your paint's pulled.
I got an
I
answer
don't
for
know.
everything. Oh, don't
Don't
do
take my
it.
word for it. Okay, you already knocked over so much stuff.
Yeah.
Well, your tail.
Oh, that one doesn't have a lid.
That's gonna ruin my computer. You got a strong tail.
Come on, buddy. This is quality material. And I think it's coming to a close here.
Yeah, I think this was a good
successful first attempt. We'll be a little bit more organized next time. Hank might be locked up, unless you guys like him.
Yeah, I think he did.
Let us know in the comments down
He
below.
actually did better.
We'll put him in his kennel over here or something, so you can still see him.
He's gonna get out of this so fast. Hey, Rocco. Say bye, Rocco. It's Hank.
We haven't told that story yet.
Later.